Welcome to my channel and thank you for choosing my video to watch. So in this video, I'm going to review a very handy and useful app for people with vision impairment. The main purpose of the developers were creating the app for people with vision impairment. However, it has so many good features that can be beneficial for the general public as well. It is called Seeing AI. And some of the features that I talk about is, for example, turning your texts into speech. So let's go and see what it is.
Short text.
As soon as you open the app, it defaults into short text, which means that anything that you give it, it will automatically start to read. So for example, I have a Subway coupon. Let me put it in front of the app. So
$7.49 footlong. Additional charge for extras. Valid orders. Valid to at BC. SK. On tax, no cash surrendered with one time. Or visit can't with offers void if transferred or where prohibited.
As you can see, it reads everything that you put in front of it and it defaults in short text. So you can change later in the settings. I will tell you how. This was very fine print. I will show it to you again. But it read, I can say like 95% of the times it reads without any issue, without any problem. Here, if you touch this language sign, you can see how many languages it supports. So these are the different languages: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, now nearly 19 languages it supports, which means that in these languages that you see, whatever texts that you have, it can automatically read it out loud for you. This is a very great feature. Okay, so and in any page that you are, if you take a look in the top right corner, there is a question mark. If you touch that, it will give you the help for that that channel. Okay, for example, here in this short text, it says hold the camera over some text to have it automatically read to you. As new text comes into view, it will also be read out loud. While reading out loud, Seeing AI may start again from the beginning if the camera captures a clearer image. Okay, and also there is a video tutorial you can click and it should be playing.
Read text around you with Seeing AI.
The first Seeing AI channel is short text, and like the name
so you
suggests,
see that it gives you
we can use this
like useful how-to guide if you click on that question mark. Okay, so the next channel is document. What it does is that it will automatically detect any document. So let me find. Okay, it will automatically detect any document and turn it into speech. So let me put it here, for example.
Right edge not visible. Right edge not visible. Right edge not visible. Right edge not visible. Hold steady. Processing.
Yeah. So you see that it turned it into, it's actually, it's an OCR, so optical character recognition. So it turned it into text. You have some options underneath. If you take a look, if you click on the share button, you can share it through messages or anything, or any other messaging app that you have. You can make it bigger, make the font bigger or smaller. For example, you see, this is how you can make it bigger or smaller. And to the left, you have two options. You can play.
$7.49 any footlong additional charge for extras. Not valid on delivery app web orders. Valid the 1st of April
and then
2021.
the next option is this is stop button. So you can play or stop it. Okay.
Right edge not visible. Right edge not visible.
Okay. So this was for the second channel. The third channel is product. And what it does is that it will recognize, I forgot to mention here in the document channel that if it doesn't recognize automatically, what you can do is to touch that white button, that shutter button, so it will take a picture and will try to recognize. So let's do it.
Right edge not visible. Processing.
But again, this is not that accurate because the app should detect on its own. Now, hopefully it is so accurate, so it read the same thing. But like if you have a A4 paper, it will be far better. Okay. So
Right
let's
edge
go
not
back.
visible. Hold steady.
And also,
Processing.
oh, took another picture.
No text recognized.
You see, it says just because I immediately took the text from the camera, so it thought that there's a text. Okay. Now, another, as I said, like before, another option that you have here is to change the language for the text. If you click, you're gonna given those languages again. So the
Product.
third channel is product. What it does is that it will scan the barcode of any product that you have and will tell you what it is. For example, let me just scan this.
Processing. Bronze Series 9 9330S men's wet dry electric shaver with charging stand.
This is really awesome. I have tried it so many times, and again, 95% accuracy, which is very great. So it gives you two options. The first one is you can share it with people, and the second option is more info. So if you click on more info, it will gather some information about the product from the internet, and you have the same options. You can make the font bigger or smaller. You can share it with people, and you can ask it to read it for you. Okay, let's just ask it to read.
Braun Series 9 9330S men's wet dry electric shaver with charging stand, world's most efficient electric shaver. Efficient, close and gentle, for a flawless shave, best efficiency. 5 shaving elements get more hair in one stroke than any other shavers.
It's really cute. It is kind of like a machiney type of sound, but later I'm pretty much sure that they will make it even better. So as you could see, it read out loud, and also as you can see, there is whenever it reads a word, it just highlights the word that it is reading. Okay. So let's go back. This was for the product. Let's go to the person. This
Person.
channel will actually require you to take a picture 3 times of the face of a person who you want to recognize in the future. And then after it creates its database,
Paused recognition due to inactivity.
it will recognize the face for you. Okay. So I click on this on that person button, and as you can see, I have given it my face so it can recognize me. But the way that you can give it the face is either touching on this shutter, or going to the persons and click on the plus.
Recognize one face near bottom, one face near center, less than a meter away.
So let me just go back and see how it recognized me. So in order to bring the front camera, all you have to do is to touch this front camera. So I'm not sure why it's not recognizing. It should be automatic. I think it's a bug, but anyways, so I'm gonna I'm gonna touch the shutter.
Processing. 43-year-old man with black hair wearing glasses looking neutral.
43-year-old man. Oh, come on. It made me older. I'm just 29. Anyways, so yeah, what it does, the shutter does, is that it will recognize the face of the person and will tell you the age and specifications of the person, whether the person is smiling or not, whether the person looks neutral or not. But this is really interesting. As you can see, it's not that accurate, but it's a neat feature. Okay. So, not sure why it doesn't recognize. So let's go back to the
Product
and
person. 0 faces. Poriah near center, less than
See,
a
now
meter
it
away.
recognizes.
1 face near center, less than a meter away. Product.
Okay. But the problem is when it recognizes, it sometimes mispronounces. So my name is Puria, but it mispronounces it as Puraya. Anyways, so let's go to the person again.
0 faces.
there's nothing here, nothing that remains. So let's go to currency.
Currency.
Okay, here's currency, this channel. So whatever bill that you put in front of it, it will recognize for you.
50 Canadian dollars.
Okay, you see?
20 Canadian dollars.
Yeah,
5 Canadian
you
dollars.
see? So it will recognize bills, and as you can see, you have an option here, which if you touch, these are the currencies that it can recognize, okay? Brazilian real, British pounds, Canadian dollars, euros, Indian rupees, Japanese yen, Turkish lira, and US dollars, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 currencies, and I'm pretty much sure that they're going to add more in the future. Okay, so this is for the currency, and you can swipe to the left to go to the other channels. So this one, the other one is scene.
Scene.
So
Preview.
basically, what it does is that you have to click on the shutter, and it will try to recognize whatever that there is in the scene. So I have like a plant here. So let's just take a picture of it.
Processing. A plant in a pot.
Yeah, you see, it recognized the plant. So you have some options. You can save to the photos, but remember that you have to give it permission. Also, I forgot to say that you need to give it permission for camera as well, okay? The first time you launch the app. And here in this save to photo option, it will give you 3 options. Either you can choose which photos it has access to, or you can choose all photos or none, which I have chosen all photos because I have no problem with it having access to my photos. The next option is to share the photo. And the third option, which is a new one that they have added, is explore photos, sorry. So let's go and see what
Processing.
it is.
One item detected. Move your finger over the screen to explore.
Yeah, as you can tell, if you put your finger to the different parts of the photo, it will try to tell you what there is. This again requires more accuracy again, so I'm pretty much sure they're working on the accuracy of the app, but this is a very good feature, so let's try to see what it does.
Houseplant.
See, I'm moving my finger.
Houseplant.
You see, whenever my finger crosses that square that the plant is, it will recognize and tell you what it is.
Houseplant.
See? So that's how this feature works. Let's go and see what is ABC.
One item detected. Move your finger over the screen to explore.
I think when you touch that ABC, if there is text, it won't read it to you, okay?
Houseplant. One
So-
item detected. Move your finger over the screen to explore.
Okay, let's go back. So that was the scene preview channel. Let's go to color.
Color. Preview. Brown.
You see, it recognizes different colors, for example.
Brown and brownish green. Green.
See?
Brownish green and brown. Brown. Brown and orange. Brown. Orange and yellow. Brown. Blue.
Sometimes it makes
Brown.
mistakes. For
Orange
example,
and
there's
brown.
nothing orange
Brown
here
and
in
orange.
this headphone,
Brown.
but because the background is kind of brown,
Multicolor. Teal and brown. Multicolor. Teal and blue. Orange. Brown. Gray. Brown. White.
yeah. So that's
Brown.
pretty much how it works. Let's go to the other channel, handwriting.
Handwriting. Preview.
So I put this underneath, and this is my own handwriting. So I have to click on the shutter.
Processing. Hello and thanks Vidya for watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe if you like. I like seeing AI 1365 times. Quotation mark.
You see that it does kind of the job with, I would say, 95% accuracy again. But it's a very, very, again, neat feature. It's at least better than having nothing. So it will recognize any handwriting. And yeah, that's pretty much what it does. You can also save this to photos, or you can share it. These are the options that you always get. So let's go to the last channel. The last channel is light. So basically what it does is recognize the sources of light, and the more light it receives, the more the sound gets louder. So you see what? Okay, that's what it does. So let me just block the light. See what happens when you block the light? Listen to the music, you see? The tone changes. Okay? So that's what it does. So let's go to the settings on top to the left. Okay, here you have some options. You can browse photos, and if you have any photo in your photo library that you wanted to recognize scene, or take out the text for you and read it out loud, that is the option. So you can actually choose the photo and it will do it for you. Help, you can, read their, let's go to help and see. You can read their guidelines and stuff and how to work with the app. Feedback, you can send them feedback. If you touch this, it's going to bring your email automatically, and you can email them whatever you require. So let's go to settings. Okay, in settings, you can, the first thing is currency. You can change the default currency. So right now I'm in Canada, so I have chosen the default currency to be Canadian dollars. Configure Siri shortcuts. This is a very good one. So for example, you can give Siri a shortcut, and whenever you say something, it will automatically bring the app and does the thing for you. For example, here, recognize short text. Okay, if I click on it, it says add to Siri, add a custom phrase Siri can use to tell Seeing AI to run this shortcut. Okay, so let's just add this to Siri. So we have now added this to Siri. Let's bring Siri. You see, it will bring this automatically the app to recognize the text. Okay, it's a very good feature. So let's go back to settings. Let's go again back to configure Siri shortcuts. You can delete it by touching it, and here it is, delete shortcut if you don't want it. Okay, you can easily delete the shortcut. So let's go back to settings, configure haptic touch shortcuts. Here are the default ones. I haven't changed them, but you can change if you wish. Let's go back. Reorder channels. So here are all the channels that we saw: short text, document, product, person, currency, scene, color, handwriting, and light. You can reorder them, or you can turn them off, the ones that you don't want. For example, if you don't use light, you can turn it off or whatever. You can reorder them, and the way you reorder is just simply tap, actually touching this 3 bar and move it. Okay, as simple as that. And the way you turn it on or off is by this on or off button. So let's go back. Manage lighting, which is a feature that it automatically manages the amount of light that goes into the camera. So it just does it automatically, so I leave it on. Select voice. You can go to select voice, and there are so many different voices. So let's just hear some of them. I have chosen Samantha, but let's just hear, for example, Tessa.
Hi, my name is Tessa.
Hi, my name is Rishi.
Hi, my name is Nikki.
Hi, my name is Moira.
Hi, my name is Martha.
Hi, my name is Karen.
Hi, my name is Gordon.
Hi, my name is Red.
Hi, my name is Daniel.
Hi, my name is Catherine.
Hi, my name is Arthur.
Hi, my name is Alex.
Hi, my name is Aaron.
This Daniel,
My name is Daniel.
I have heard it in the Transit app. Anyways, so I will leave it on Samantha.
Hi, my name is
Okay. And the volume, you can change the volume if you want. And show newest photos, which means that if you turn this on, it will show you the newest photos you take in that photo settings that we had. Let's go. You see browse photos? It will, if you go to the browse photos, it will bring the newest photos you've taken, okay? So that's about it. I really hope it was useful to you, and thanks again for watching.